Welcome back to OT Sports. Today we got our NBA season recap. This is going to be an untraditional type of video. It's going to be more of a podcast style video just for half of it because, to be honest, I didn't really know what to put on the screen. And I mean, I probably could have thought of something, but I wanted to get this video out today because I haven't uploaded in around a week. So yeah, I wanted to get this video out now, so we're just gonna hop right into this. Most of this video is gonna be about the NBA Finals and what happened, but there's gonna be a portion where we talk about trade rumors, off-season things, all that stuff. So yeah, let's just get into this video. Um, so starting off with the finals, like I said, we're gonna start here. The the Nuggets took game one. It wasn't all that great of a game, if I remember correctly. I think it was close at one point, but I don't know. The Nuggets kind of. I don't know. It's hard to remember game one. I remember game two. So in game one, the Nuggets kind of dominated the whole game. The Heat tried to come back here in the fourth, but it wasn't enough. Jokic had a 27-point triple double, and Jamal Murray had a great game. Bam Adebayo had a pretty decent game too, and Gabe Vincent, but Jimmy Butler was not where you. He was not what you'd want him to be in the finals. Game two was probably the best game of the series, in my opinion. Game five was pretty good, but I think game two was good just because it was tightly contested the whole way through. Um, the Heat had their fourth quarter run like they always do. All around team performance. Jimmy Butler with 21, Bam Adebayo with 21, Gabe Vincent with 23. The Nuggets, I mean, Jokic had 41, but it wasn't. It was the Heat looked the best in this game out of any. I mean, obviously because they won, but they had Jokic. They had Jokic figured out this game. Although he dropped 41, which is crazy because um, that's what they wanted him to do. They wanted to make him score. They um, got rid of the passing lanes. Were just jumping the passing lane every time Jokic would try and pass the ball. They would just be there ready, and he only finished with 4 assists, which isn't normal for Jokic. Um, he usually. I don't know if I would say usually, but he had like what was it, like 10 or 12 triple doubles this playoffs, and I mean it's crazy. But they looked most prepared in this game. Game three, the Nuggets kind of blew them out. Same with game three probably the worst game of the series. Uh, Jokic had a 32, 21, and 10, the first player in finals history to do that, I'm pretty sure. And Jamal Murray had a 34-point triple double. Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler had a good game, but nobody else showed up. Um, and it just wasn't enough. The Heat didn't. The Nuggets held the Heat to under 100, except for Game Two, the entire series, which is pretty impressive. Their defense is definitely not their strong suit, and their defense was phenomenal in the finals. Game four was the Aaron Gordon game. He had 27, I'm pretty sure, or something around there. And Jimmy and Bam showed up, but nobody else did for the Heat. Well, I mean, Duncan Robinson had 12. I don't know. It it wasn't what you want to see. And then the final game of the series, Game Five. Ugly game, but I mean, it was a good game. Ugly games are sometimes the worst to watch, sometimes the most fun to watch. The Nuggets close it out. in 5 to end the series. Jokic with 28 points, 16 rebounds. Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray had good games. No one really had a spectacular game besides Jokic. Jimmy Butler had 21. Bam had 20. Like I said, nobody really had all that good game. It was low scoring. It was close. The Heat looked like the better team in the first half. The second half, though, Denver just kind of got the momentum. They had the home crowd, and they just finished it out. So they ended up winning the finals in 5. So I'm actually we're gonna come back to that, the draft order, because that kind of ordered this a little wrong, but it's okay. I didn't even think about that till now. Okay, so my final record was 9-6. This was my second round prediction. As you can see the green. So like the Nuggets, Suns, Warriors, Lakers, I all predicted right to get out of the first round. The Heat and Knicks I both got wrong, but I don't know if anyone had the Heat. Some people had the Knicks, and then I got the Sixers and Celtics right out of the first round. I had the Suns over Denver. That was a mistake. This guy in the comments was telling me about it. I said he pointed out a valid reason, but I was sticking with my gut. It told me Phoenix would win it all. I mean, if there was any time for them to do it, it would be now. They made it to the finals with the core before, and they added Kevin Durant. Like, I don't know. I just can see a world where they had not like a horrible path there either. It wasn't. I mean, Denver is a good team, obviously, but I didn't realize how good they were at that point. And then they would have had to play the 6 or the 7 seed. I don't know. I just saw a really convincing road for the Suns, and I don't know. I just thought they would win, but Denver did win, so I got that wrong. I had Lakers correct over the Warriors, so that was good. I had the Heat correct over the Knicks, and I had the Celtics correct over the Sixers. So only one wrong there for my second round picks. Then I had the Suns over the Lakers. Obviously, that was wrong. It was the Nuggets. And I had the Celtics over the Heat. That was wrong also. The Heat beat them. So I got 2 wrong there. And then my champion was the Suns. It ended up being the Nuggets, so I got one there as well. So my final series predictions from the playoffs was 9-6. So not horrible, 60%. Not horrible. Obviously, it gets harder to predict as farther you go. I wanted to do conference finals predictions and then finals predictions. I never ended up making those videos. Nuggets Lakers, honestly, I don't know who I'd pick. Maybe the Lakers. Like if I did make that video, and I would have picked the Celtics over the Heat. I can tell you that. So, I mean, I guess I would have got both of them wrong then. Well, I got them both wrong here anyway, so. And then Nuggets and Heat, I would have taken the Nuggets. I can tell you that, though. So, yeah, those were mine. And then we can look at Connor's real quick. He's not here, but we can just look at his. So, he had the Nuggets, Suns, and Warriors correct, and the Sixers and Celtics correct out of the first round. He had the Grizzlies actually over the Lakers, and he had the Bucks and Cavs. He had the Suns and the Warriors, which were both wrong, and he had the Heat and the Celtics, which were both right. Then he had the Warriors, Celtics, which were both wrong, and then the Warriors, which was also wrong. So he finished 7-8. So not as good as me, but just a little bit under 50% from him. So we can go back actually to the draft. I was gonna say, so that's gonna wrap up our NBA Finals talk. Now we're gonna get into the trade rumors, the off-season talk, the draft talk. I want to say I'm probably gonna make a mock draft video here soon, NBA mock draft that is. It's gonna come eventually. In the next, I don't know when the draft is. It's next week, I think, sometime next week. This is the top 14, so kind of just the important picks here. The Spurs obviously are gonna take Wembanyama. I don't see a world where they trade this pick. The Hornets probably won't trade either, but maybe. Uh, they have LaMelo Ball. I don't know why they wouldn't want Scoot Henderson, but I also heard reports that they are really interested in Brandon Miller, which is shocking to me. I would take Scoot Henderson over him, but I don't know, they want him, so yeah, I don't know, they want him, so maybe they do him. And if the Trailblazers could trade this pick here. I've seen things where they're thinking about trading Dame, although we hear that every offseason. Is it gonna happen this year? I feel like it's gonna be this year. It's never gonna happen, to be honest. So I personally think it probably will happen this year unless they trade the third overall pick for a Jaylen Brown, possibly for a Bradley Beal. Although I don't know if I'd want Bradley Beal. But yeah, reports have come out he's gonna get traded. Bradley Beal, he wants to get traded, so he will get traded. But if Scoot Henderson's there at 3, maybe you just trade Dame and take him, and you just build with Anthony Simon, Shannon Sharp, all those guys. You just build with them, get a lot for Dame, get some picks. You could do that, or you could trade this pick for a guy to get Dame. Either way, I mean, they got options. They're in a good spot here, getting the third overall pick. That was huge. They got a choice to make. I would not be the one wanting to make this choice because either way, I mean, if Scoot Henderson's a bust or whoever you end up with, Brandon Miller, probably would be the other option. If they're a bust, then and you trade Dame, then everybody's gonna hate you. Although you would get a lot for Dame, but still, well, even if he is a bust, you still get a lot. You'll be bad probably, and you'll get your own pick. So I don't know. They have a lot of options. I would just trade Dame. I know he does he want to leave? Does he not want to leave? I don't know, but he's not gonna say he wants to leave. He's loyal to that city. But I would like to see him on a good team for once. I don't know. Damian Lillard's been one of my favorite players. He used to be my favorite. Now I don't know who it is. It used to be Ja, but you know what happened to him. He's a little. I don't know anymore. It might be Dame again, actually. I don't know. Uh, well, it could be SGA too. I like him. But yeah. So the Trailblazers have options. Jaylen Brown, I don't think he'll get traded. I think the Celtics pay him. I don't think he will get traded. I mean, they've been to a finals with him and uh, 3 Eastern Conference Finals. Well, actually, I think 4. 4 if you include the time they went to the finals. Because they did it against LeBron in 2018 when Tatum and Brown were young. What was that? Eastern Conference Finals? I think it was. But they did it there. So I don't think Jaylen Brown gets traded though. I think he stays with Boston. Fred VanVleet, I think, does get traded. He had not a great year this year, and he declined his contract. I think he's going to get traded. I think Bradley Beal is going to get traded. I do think Damian Lillard is going to get traded. Uh, Kyrie Irving is in free agency. He could go back to the Mavericks with Luka. I heard something. He wants LeBron to join him and Luka, which would be that would be something. Another LeBron super team. But we don't gotta get into that. But I mean, I know he's had teams that aren't super teams, but the Miami one, the Lakers one was supposed to be. It's not. Well, they won a championship with it, so um, I don't know if I would call it a super team though. The Miami one for sure was though. Um, so yeah, I don't think I think LeBron stays in in LA. I could see Kyrie Irving going there. Trey Young's another one. I think he stays in Atlanta. He's been tweeting about Atlanta, so I think he stays. The Bulls got some decisions to make. Lonzo Ball doesn't look like he's gonna play again. So, DeRozan's only getting older. He's on his last year of his deal. What did they do with him? I want them to keep LaVine, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. We'll see how the first half of the season goes for them. Chris Paul's been released. Who knows where he goes? Maybe he goes to LA with LeBron. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things happening right now the finals just ended too, which is the crazy thing. Um, so I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things. Looking at the draft, the Rockets got the fourth pick and the Pistons got the fifth pick. Both of them got screwed, to be honest. Um, yeah, is that all we need to talk about? DeAndre Ayton could also get traded. I forgot about him. Um, yeah, I don't. Oh, Zion. I forgot about Zion. I heard the Pelicans would be open to trading him, and Cat also. He wants to go to Portland with Dame. S there's so many. There's so many things. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I don't think Zion gets traded. Cat maybe. I could see him getting traded. Is there? I don't know if there's any big free agents. Fred VanVleet's one of them, but we already talked about him. Chris Paul and Kyrie Irving, we already talked about. I think that's all. I heard the Warriors would be interested in trading Kaminga for a high pick. So that could be interesting. The Rockets have been making a lot of moves. They want James Harden. They want a lot of guys. They want a lot of guys. I've heard rumors about a bunch of different people. Um, yeah, to see like I would have wrapped the video up. I'm just sitting here thinking about all of these that just keep popping in my head. But I think that and Miami might want a star. So I don't know who that would be. Probably Dame is the most likely option. Could also be Jaylen Brown. I don't think that would work. Fred VanVleet, I don't think would work, and I don't think I would want him. Uh, the Bulls are looking like they're gonna keep Vooch, which I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Um, so yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Um, congrats on the Nuggets to for winning the NBA championship. Congrats to the Heat on the historic run. It was a great season. A lot of storylines, a lot of everything really. We had two play-in teams in the conference finals. One of them in the finals, and yeah, but the Nuggets take it home in five. Pretty good season. Um, a lot of we can make off-season videos when trades happen. Uh, Football, hopefully. We haven't made, well, we made some college football, but that was near the end of the year. We haven't made any NFL content on the channel. I'm excited for that. That should be fun. College football, probably the most excited for. That might be my favorite sport. Either that or college basketball. I love college sports. College baseball is currently, in the World Series or whatever. I don't watch it. I mean, I'll turn it on. I don't know who's good or anything. So NBA mock draft should be coming soon. We'll probably do an MLB video also should be coming soon in the next couple of days for the MLB one. The NBA one is probably going to come in the next week here. because the draft isn't too far away. Uh, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe to the channel. We do uh, college football, NFL, NBA, college basketball, uh, MLB, and we also do. Well, we made one NHL video. Oh, also, congrats to the Golden Knights for winning the cup. Good for them. Anyways, if you like the video, subscribe, leave a like, and my Discord's linked in the description if you want to join that. My Twitter's linked in the description if you want to follow that. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys probably with an MLB video next in the next couple of days here.